What's up everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Land, and since Pikmin 3 Deluxe has been announced and now we know something for the holiday this year when it's coming out October 30th, we have to talk about what else Nintendo is planning. Is this the first kind of hint to what's to come? Is there more to come? Is there only going to be a little bit? Is Pikmin 3 Deluxe it? I doubt it, but we got to talk about what the heck is Nintendo's plans for 2020 now that we know that Pikmin 3 Deluxe is on the way. But before we get started talking about all that great stuff, please make sure that you like the video if you enjoyed today and subscribe if you guys are new. We are trying to reach 100,000 subs by the end of this year, and we're getting ever so closely thanks to your guys' support. And hey, while you're at it, go ahead and follow us on Twitter and Discord, where you too can talk to me and other subscribers about all things Nintendo. Well guys, we are now officially in the month of August, and it seems as if there's not going to be any releases this month. I don't think Nintendo ever announces something and releases it within the same month unless it's like a free-to-play game, but it looks like August is going to be kind of barren. But we have to look at exactly what we got last to kind of see when our next game is going to be. The last game we actually received from Nintendo is Paper Mario: The Origami King, which came out in July. So we could potentially see another game release here in September. But most of the time, a big holiday release is within November or December, so we gotta think of what else is there to come, because we know Pikmin is at the end of October. Is there another game Nintendo's hiding? What else is here for 2020? Well, let's go back and start off here with the month of August. So right now we have the month of August, and like I said before, I don't think any games are going to be releasing, but I think we're going to get some announcements. We already got Pikmin 3 Deluxe announced, but I don't think that's it. I think the next couple of weeks we could be getting our own presentation. There's been rumors saying that in the middle of August / late of August we are going to get a presentation of some sort, so I'm excited to see what that is. I've been thinking it also might be related to the Mario 3 remasters. Maybe it's just a Mario presentation itself, a Mario General Direct talking about all things Mario for the 35th anniversary. I think that would be really awesome and really catering to the fans. But either type of Direct, I think we get something to kind of pan out the rest of the year. I think August is almost like the deadline before you get to way too far and you start really getting into the holidays. So, you know, we're almost already going to push September. That's when we start already knowing games coming out. So Nintendo's got to start getting information out. If August is anything for this list, it is going to be the month of announcements. So hopefully I'm correct on that, and we do get a lot of announcements with an upcoming Nintendo Direct or something to kind of showcase and pan out the rest of the year. For September, we still have absolutely not a clue, not even a rumor of a game, and I don't think September is going to be the big game. I think that's still November or December. So what is September? Maybe it's a spin-off, maybe some type of small title, a Mario Sports title. We still haven't got our second title yet. We've only gotten Mario Tennis, and you know Nintendo likes to throw 2 or 3 of these out on a console, so hopefully we get something like a Mario Basketball, Mario Golf, Soccer, something to kind of get us ready for the next big announcement. And I think this would be perfectly fine. Just throw out a Mario Sports title. Lots of people actually are starting to really like these, and I've always liked them since I was a kid. Just don't make it a sports mix. I don't like when Mario goes with these sports mix titles because they have so many different sports in one game. They don't really take all the time they need to make one of them really good. So just focus on one sport. Make it a really good one. Make it a throwback of an old one like Mario Strikers or Mario Baseball, Mario Golf, something like that. Or they could potentially go a new route and come up with a, who knows, a Mario Football, American football that is. Or maybe even something different that we're not even thinking of. But I think Nintendo knows what's coming up. If it's not a Mario Sports title, I think it's going to be something along the lines of a WarioWare title. And I'm not really talking about a mainline Wario Land game. I think that's still coming in the future. I know a lot of people have been asking for that recently, but I think it's just going to be a WarioWare or like a Rhythm Heaven style of game. We really don't have many of those on the Switch, like little games you can pick up and play mini games and stuff, or play stuff with your friends, and it's well overdue. I think it's finally time for a new WarioWare, not just a collection of old games, but a brand new micro game filled WarioWare game on the Switch. I think the new Switch hardware is perfect for that. You have the Joy-Con, you also can hold it out of the dock, and you can do some cool different things with that. And I just really hope Nintendo please acknowledges this series. The last one we got was WarioWare Gold, which was just a collection of all the WarioWare micro games on the DS, which was kind of just like a big remaster. But hopefully we get a brand new title, and I think it's just going to be something small for September. The fact that we are almost in September already and we don't know what's coming is a big factor for that, especially considering the fact that Pikmin, which I thought was going to be a lot sooner, is actually not coming until the very end of October, which is very strange. But that's something else we got to keep an eye on and pay attention to, that something else might be coming here earlier on in September. October is for sure Pikmin month. I think once Nintendo has some type of game coming out of the month, nothing else beats it. There's never going to be a second release anymore. Nintendo just doesn't do that. So Pikmin 3 is our October game. So what does that mean? It's just a port. Yes, I understand that, but that's just all we're going to have to take for October. I can tell you that right now. There might be some type of presentation showing games in 2021 by this time, because we're getting close to 2021. We're getting towards the end of 2020 and towards the end of the year, so it's about time to start filling out the next year, since 2020 was kind of lackluster. So it's going to be good for both people that didn't have the game and did have the game with brand new content, and also the fact that many people probably didn't play it because of the Wii U. So there's lots of good reason to pick up Pikmin 3 Deluxe, and I'm pretty excited for that myself. It's been 7 years since the last one, so we got to take what we can get, and this might look like our only game for October as of right now. And now we are in the month of November. Now, like I said, most holiday games for Nintendo comes out either November or December, really for any company, and we normally see stuff around that time. So what is the holiday game for this year? Well, I think it's without a doubt the 3D Mario remasters. And yeah, I'm talking about the 3D Mario remasters again as if they're announced. Yes, I understand that, and I know it's just a rumor, but you have to look at everything around us that's been coming true. These directs have been coming true, and they were all rumors at first, and they may not be what we want, but they have been directs. They have been telling us that directs were coming, and we did get Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Paper Mario, which, if you didn't remember, were leaked at the very beginning of this year with the 3D Mario remasters. And yes, this is a weird different time for Nintendo, and they never really dropped games on Twitter, but they did with Paper Mario, and with Pikmin, I understand that, but it's still not weird enough for a time for Nintendo to drop a brand new, huge, first-party AAA game with months to go. It's just not happening. We're not getting Breath of the Wild 2 out of nowhere and saying it's coming next month. That's not happening. And you gotta look at what could potentially happen, and the only thing that seems right is the 3D Mario remasters. They're just ports or remakes of these Mario games that have already been made, and it's not gonna take a lot of assets and a lot of time as a brand new from the ground up Mario game or something like that, or Breath of the Wild 2, where they can just have these 3D Mario remasters be the holiday game, and people will jump all over them, and Nintendo knows this. That's why they've been keeping it close to their chest, and that's why it's still not announced. Nintendo's going to come out one day, one of these days, with a big bombshell news of these games. We also can't forget, though, we do have the Pokemon Crown Tundra DLC coming out, so that might be the whole month itself, and the Mario 3D remasters might just come out in December. Who knows how they handle that, if that's just going to be a little DLC that they put out alongside a game release in November, but we're just going to have to wait and see what Nintendo's thinking. So if the big holiday game is in November, what is December going to have, and vice versa? Well, I thought of one thing that Nintendo also likes to treat as a big brand new game reveal for the month is a Smash Brothers character. We haven't had a new character in a very long time, and Min Min came out about 2 to 3 months ago. So what is the next character, and who is it going to be? Well, I can see an announcement coming very soon, and then them saying that the character isn't going to release, though, until around December. This would make a lot of sense. I would still expect a second character to come sometime this year. I don't think they're going to wait all the way until next year for this character. We still have a lot of months to go until the end of 2020, so I think the next character could be announced very, very soon and actually released here in December or November, whichever one they want to work with the holiday season with. But I think this is big enough for it to be its own kind of monthly game. You know, Nintendo's done this before, and we've seen this happen before where there's no games that month, just a Smash character. And that's what I think the rest of this year is going to look like. Now, we could get any type of special announcements in between them. We could get another big direct for 2021. I don't know, but I think that's going to be the rest of the games. I know it's not a lot, and I never really expected there to be a lot after the craziness that's been happening this year and the fact that Nintendo's just been incredibly silent. It's just a very weird year all the way around, but I think 2021 should pick up a lot better now that Nintendo's working on everything ahead of time, since they know all the struggles that they may overcome, so hopefully it just gets better and better as we go on. But what do you guys think? What do you think the big holiday lineup is going to be? Am I anywhere near close to what you guys are thinking? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you wish there were more? Are you surprised by this? What do you think? So thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and like always, I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.